This is the outfit that I put together. I actually put this together this morning because I was like, I'm going to stream this today. And then I fell asleep for like 5 hours. If I have her look at the camera, is that weird? I don't know if that feels creepy to people, to anyone. Okay. Hello. We're gonna do some more Infinity Nikki. Boop. Okay. So we have, well, the quests are not there. We do have some quests over here that we're gonna be doing. I need to do these. What is this? Complete exclusive quest. New Blossom. And random quest, a scroll of fleeting life. A scroll of fleeting life. Track. Oh, I need to, let's close studio mode so that doesn't confuse me. Ba-da-bum bum ba-da-bum bum ba-da-bum bum ba-da-dum. Meow. Bum bum bum. Ooh. I just heard someone talking about building a barbecue pagoda and writing a poem. Sounds like things were getting pretty lively. You came back just at the right time. Everyone's so happy to see you. We were just talking about throwing you a welcome feast. Mo Yu suggested building a pagoda out of barbecue for you, but Miss Mo thinks composing a poem would be the more elegant choice. Oh. Hey, you should all listen to me. Who was the first to spill the beans that Artist Cat is actually Artist Nikki? That was me. If anyone's got the closest bond with Artist Nikki, it's me. That's the fish talking. Just leave the welcome feast to me. I'll make sure it's grand and totally unforgettable. I truly appreciate everyone's kindness, but there's no need to go overboard. We're all friends here. Just a simple welcome back means the world to me. In fact, I should be the one thanking all of you. These past years haven't been easy. Mo Dodo. Jeez. Over the years, it's thanks to your careful planning that everything on Long Peak has stayed so well organized. Mo Chu, your tea always has that special touch. No matter what snacks go with it, the taste always stands out. Miss Mo, thank you for recording all the past stories, preserving the precious history of this land. Mo Yan, thank you for keeping the mountain paths clean day after day, making Long Peak fresh all year round. And Mo Yu, as the most experienced senior, I'm sure over the years you've brought plenty of joy and laughter to everyone in your own way. Artist Nikki, this is all just what we ought to do. But hearing you say that feels like a warm candlelight lighting up our hearts. Oh, Nikki, don't worry about us. We've never thought of it as hard work. That's right. I take pride in keeping every account accurate to the last detail. When the art supplies and foods is stored, when the art supplies and food in storage all add up just right, it gives me a real peace of mind. Brewing tea, making barbecue, seeing everyone so satisfied makes me really, really happy. As for me, I've always been my life's calling to record the stories of the world and trace the flow of fate. I'm glad to hear that. As fate begins and flows on, everyone finds where they belong. Knowing we'll gather here often again, sharing stories and laughter like before, truly puts my heart at ease. In that case, I'd better go dig up some great news stories. I gotta keep Long Peak filled with laughter every day. I'm off to check the storeroom. Let's see if we can stock up on more barbecue ingredients for next time. I'll get the finest charcoal and fresh spring water and keep practicing so next time we chat, everyone can enjoy a nice cup of tea. A day this meaningful deserves to be captured in a painting. I'll fetch my brush and ink right away. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Okay, where do I go from here? It says talk to Mo Yan, so I just talked to this person. Mo Yan, do you have something you want to say to me? Artist Nikki, there's something I need to mention. Do you remember when we met on the peak before and you told me about an important painting that was lost? Of course, the contents of the painting were very, very much like my life back in Inkville. It was a set of sequential paintings on a scroll that you treasured deeply. Since I took over its care, I have cleaned and inspected it daily without fail. About 20 years ago, I took the paintings out as usual and placed it on the pavilion by a long pagoda to dry in the sun and shake off the dampness. But unexpectedly, a sudden downpour began. When I rushed back, the painting was nowhere to be found in its place. Yes, we know. It wasn't just soaked by the rain. The entire painting had vanished without a trace. Exactly. It vanished into thin air. I failed to protect such an important painting, and that's entirely my fault. It's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted the weather. I mean, sort of. Probably could have. As for the painting vanishing in the rain, I have some thoughts about what might have happened. Nikki, are you thinking about the villagers vanishing before being caught in the rain? That does sound strangely similar to what happened in the painting, with this painting. I wonder if the two events are connected. Mo Yan, when this happened over 20 years ago, was the cycle of the ink pool already sealed? I'm not sure of the exact day it was sealed. I just remember that Miss Bai already had her eyes tied and a red ribbon on that day. Her eyes are connected to the ink pool. Since she could no longer see, it means the ink pool cycle was indeed sealed, so my guess was right. Mo Yan, maybe the painting didn't truly disappear. Perhaps that unusual rain carried it somewhere else. Wait here and rest assured. I'll head to the Dunqing realm with Momo and check around the pavilion by Long Pagoda. Maybe we'll find some clues. All right. Artist Nikki, please be careful. I'll wait here for you. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Go to the Dunqing realm. Okay. Boing. Bum. Looks like ads are about to start. Okay, I want to collect other things. Okay, so that's not showing up there. I wanted to grab the fans, but I'm not seeing the fans anywhere. So let's grab 100 of these, 20 of these. Actually, I don't want these. Let's get some of these fish. So we got a brushy and a brusher. Okay. This one I don't have too many of. 12 of those. This looks like what I'd probably want to go for then. All right. So that should be set for a little bit. Evolutions. No, don't need to worry about evolutions. Lookbook. Go to here. Everything here is fine. How about... Yep, I already did all of this. Ah, yes, advertisements have started. Ooh, okay, so let's see if I can grab this guy. Got him. So we're going to the pagoda area over here. There's a painting hanging above the eaves. Could that be the same one Moyan mentioned? Looks like it. Nikki. Let's go there, take it down, take a closer look, and stuff and things and stuff. Grab this. I'm not going to read it because doesn't matter. Oop. Stomp. A painting that disappeared in the rain many years ago. The scroll that mysteriously vanished years ago in the rain, containing a series of vivid and lifelike illustrations. So, okay. It's not that the scroll had the ink washed off of it, and so they had a blank scroll. It was the entire scroll just disappeared. Interesting. I want to take out these enemies and then we can go back to Long Peak. Long Peak. Better be careful. I might get a copyright strike from those people that make that candy. Such a beautiful and elegant voice. Pulling. Got it.
What a haul.
Wow, what a haul.
Little fish is no match for you.
This little fish is no match for you.
Wow, what a haul.
Wow,
Classic
what
Nikki.
a haul.
Little fish is no match for you.
Okay, ads are over.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good. With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
All right. Now we teleport back. So we're going to here. Oh, Whimjade around here. Lightning. Got it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, treasure chest. Diamonds. Other things too, but diamonds. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, and I found this. Take a look. Could be the painting you've been looking for. The brushwork, the ink, and the content. The woman dressed as an artist picking up a child by the shore, teaching and guiding them until the child could dot the I's with the brush. Not a single stroke out of place. This is definitely the one. After all the twists and turns, it's still you who retrieved it. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. If you feel that way, then from now on, you can take even better care of it. How does that sound? Perfect. Perfect, because it's a cat. I'll find the finest wood box, wrap it in the softest silk, and make sure never to let you down again, artist Nikki. Oh man. Huh? That's odd, Nikki. The child in the painting, from being found and apprenticed to becoming an I-dot artist. That's your life story, isn't it? I mean, it's not my life story. It's whatever this Nikki's life story is. Kind of sounds like it. But the painting was created when you were still artist cat. Could it be that you already knew what was going to happen? I believe it wasn't a prediction of the future, but rather a wish from my heart at the time. A wish, the more I hear, the more confused I get. That me once witnessed Maryland collapse, mountains shattered, rivers torn apart, loved ones scattered, and everything cherished turned to dust. That's why I couldn't bear it in my heart. Man, I'm already yawning. That's not a good sign. Using the remnants of mountains and rivers along with the ink soul, I painted this world. Slowly it came to life. Lush trees grew, people thrived, and it became more and more like the world I once knew. Back then, that me must have been full of longing, hoping to have a home, return to, someone to be with, and things to look forward to once more. But at that time, my days were few, so I could only pour my unspoken wishes into the painting, using it as a way to hold on to hope. But you didn't expect how wonderfully fate would weave its threads through the world. Yes, when Yuebai sealed the cycle, it seemed like a hopeless situation, but it also triggered that strange rain. Ironically, it was the very rain that carried the painting into the dancing realm where it merged with the rules of this world. And so the unfinished dream could found its echo in the world, and by the stream in Inkville, a naive child named Nikki came into being. But back then, that me had no ink soul, just a figure sketched on paper, living only by the story written on the scroll. When the story ended, the life of artist Nikki might have been meant to end as well. Oh, so that's why everyone said you were always so quiet back then? Now that makes sense. Yes, but luckily, because the threads of yin yuan have continued through 1,000 years, the painted world became a real one. That's how the Sea of Stars was able to capture it, and how we got the chance to come here. Wow. That's truly the most extraordinary part of our journey across Wishfield. Yes, here I've traced back the past, mended my unfilled wishes, and become artist Nikki. I can feel worry and joy, choose who to walk alongside, and follow my heart to protect my world. Yin Yuan is truly wonderful. Yes, perhaps that's exactly what I choose, Yin Yuan, as a bond to sustain the flow of this world from the very beginning. Encounters, Encounters, bonds, and friendships between people can create countless miracles. See, if I was in China, I would have been like, did the screen just fade to black for anyone else? Because I would have been really confused, but I can actually see that it did. On a small boat of yin yuan, countless souls drift across the boundless ink-colored river, returning home. Ooh. Oh, that was a really quick one. Maybe I just got super unlucky and was getting all the not quick ones. So this one is over here. Looks like there's another one over here. Oh, and I got one over here. Okay, so I would say let's do this one first. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Okay, so we've got these three people: Fu Ling, Liu Bai Li, and Liu Cangsha. Fu Ling, have you seen Xiaozhi around? Her mother and I are worried she might run into trouble up on the back mountain. Uncle Liu, Auntie Liu, please don't worry. Xiaozhi went to the back mountain to gather materials for her Ronghua. It'll take a while, so she won't be back right away. I know, but still. Oh, isn't that artist Nikki? What a coincidence. Have you seen our girl today? Xiaozhi, I haven't seen her today. Is there something you need? We're just so worried about her. Ever since you saved Xiaozhi, artist Nikki, we've been afraid that if we let our guard down for even a second, she might vanish again. Especially since no one's been to the back mountain in years. Just the thought of it makes us uneasy. How could I possibly focus on selling vegetables with all that on my mind? You're worrying too much. Auntie Liu, Uncle Liu. It's good that you care about Xiaozhi, but worrying too much will only make you panic. As for the back mountains, I've been up there myself before. There were no ghostly figures like the rumors say. It's actually quite safe, so you can really rest easy. Artist Nikki is right. And even though Xiaozhi is still young, she's brave and smart. She can look after herself. You two should head back and stop worrying. We get what you mean. It's just, all right. We won't worry so much for now. But if you do see her, please ask her to come back home early. Don't keep us waiting and worrying. I truly understand. They're still here. I truly understand their worries. When my father first returned home, I wanted to keep an eye on him every moment. After that, this reunion might just be a fleeting dream. Fuling, don't be afraid. Uncle Meng really is back for good this time. From now on, there won't be any strange rains taking people away without reason. I understand. It's just, I have one more favor to ask of you, Artist Nikki. Xiaozhi is naturally free-spirited. She feels a bit constrained by her parents' excessive worry. Yeah. But since she knows it's out of love, she tries not to get upset. Today, she went to the back mountain partly to clear her mind. I didn't expect Uncle Liu and Auntie Liu to worry so much. I'm afraid when Xiaozhi returns, she might argue with her parents again. So I wanted to give Xiaozhi a heads up first. Unfortunately, I have something to attend to today, so I have to trouble you to deliver the message. Xiaozhi has always admired you, so I'm sure she'll listen to you more. I'm pretty sure that these people are not supposed to be here. You're really thoughtful. Don't worry. Just leave it to me. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. I expected that I would be the one to do this. Oh, you got me. Okay. Let's head up this way. Grab this. Grab this. The dog is snoring so much. So loudly. No! Come back! Let me clean you. This seems like a nice place to take a photo. I do wish it was the other way, but maybe this is fine. face the camera. This, maybe. Zoom in a little bit. Something like this. What do you think? Scooch it over just a touch. Okay, and let's see if we can do it the other way now. Where it's like this. Something like that. And I want to get her where she's smiling. Like this. Maybe a little over. Ooh, I like that painting there, but I don't know. I could zoom in a little more, maybe. Yeah, no, I think the other way looks better. Maybe this. Yeah, I think this looks better. All right. Let's keep going. There is Xiaozhi. What's she doing? Huh? Artist Nikki, what are you doing here in the middle of nowhere? I came specifically to find you, Xiaozhi, and we tell her. Honestly, I'm not like Tian. I can get up the back mountain with my eyes closed. What's there to worry about? I clearly said I'd be back before dinner, so why did they have to bother you? Bad reaction. Fu Ling's worries really weren't without reason. Xiaozhi, calm down. You only just went missing once. And Uncle Liu and Auntie Liu having you back is a precious blessing. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. Precious blessing. It's only natural they're extra worried about your safety. I know, but I'm still mad. Ever since I came back, they've been praising the ronghua I made, and they don't compare me to others like before. I thought maybe they really had changed. But in the end, they still don't fully trust me. They doubt that I can take care of myself. Otherwise, why would something as simple as me going to the back mountain cause them so much worry? That's what parents do. I mean, that's kind of the truth. It takes time to change, but that's what parents do. I don't think they don't trust you. That's just that they have a hard time trusting themselves because they once lost you. So even if they understand the reasons, their heart tied to you can't help but be unsettled. At least they've begun to change, and that's a good sign. Xiaozhi, try to give them a little bit more time. I believe Uncle Liu and Auntie Liu will come around eventually. Thank you for being so kind, Artist Nikki. I know I can be a bit impatient sometimes, but deep down I really hope I can be more like you, calm and dependable. Why compare yourself to me? What they did that day was indeed wrong. It's only natural that you felt upset and worried about it. That they did. Learning to treat you well is the most important lesson your parents need to learn right now. No matter what others say, Xiaozhi, you should firmly believe in yourself and know your true worth. Look, you're skillful and clever. Just look at that beautiful Ronghua you create. You're straightforward and sincere, which is why Tian Shu and the others all enjoy being your friends. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else. In Inkville, there's only one Xiaozhi. Your skill, your personality, your thoughts and experiences are all unique and precious. Thank you so much, Artist Nikki. I promise I won't say any more discouraging things. Once I apprentice under Master Scarlet and master the craft, I'll create Ronghua that everyone will praise and love. That's great. So when do you plan to start your apprenticeship? I'll go once I've made the best Ronghua. I still need to find some brow cat fluff, but I'm sure I'll have it before dinner. How about I help you look? I'm pretty good at gathering materials. I really don't want to bother you with such a small thing. Don't worry about it. The sooner you find the materials, the sooner you can head home. Your parents can rest easier, and you can get started on your Ronghua and visit your future master. Thank you, Artist Nikki. In that case, well, I only need 2 more pieces of brow cat fluff. Would you please help me find them? You're amazing, Artist Nikki. The brow cat fluff you brought me have an even nicer sheen than the ones I used to buy in town. I can't wait to get back and use it to finish my Ronghua. Geez, so much talking. I heard your parents praise your craftsmanship before. I'm sure Artisan Scarlet will be just as impressed with your Ronghua. Wait, they actually said that to you? I'm sure they'll have even more reason to praise me in the future. Now that I've got the brow cat fluff, I should be able to finish the Ronghua in a couple of days. But, well, actually, I've seen that shy look before. Xiaozhi, do you have something else you want to ask Nikki for? Actually, even if none of this had happened today, I still would have come looking for Artist Nikki. I'd like to ask you to be my recommender when I go to apprentice under Master Scarlet. I haven't had much interaction with Master Scarlet, so I'd be worried So I'm a bit worried that suddenly asking to be an apprentice might come off too abrupt and get rejected. I figured having a recommendation from you could boost my chances, but honestly, it's only a small concern. I see. If you trust me, I definitely won't say no. But as a painter, my expertise isn't in Ronghua. Am I really the right person to recommend you? Of course you are. When I used to sneak into Ronghua workshop, walk around, I often heard the master praising you. I'm taking that as a yes. Let's meet tomorrow at the Ronghua workshop, okay? The dog is rolling around a bit. She's getting all comfy and cozy. I fully expect her to be up in about an hour asking for another walk. She usually asks for a walk around 4 a.m. because that's when I usually am waking up. Oh, she's scratching her head on the carpet. That's what she's doing. Bong, bong. Stomp. Take a deep breath. Don't panic. I was just wondering why the little girl kept looking at me for so long. She actually come over or not? So that's it. She was waiting for Nikki to come along too. You actually noticed me? I really thought I hid well. Ugh, I mean, you're just standing there, man. This is so embarrassing. It's okay, Xiaozhi, relax. Master Scarlet, we're here today for something really important. And we explain it? I know my skills still have a long way to go, but I'm ready. Ready to put in the hard work. Master Scarlet, please give me a chance to be your apprentice. Xiaozhi, do you know what I've been thinking? I was thinking, finally, the little girl who used to sneak around and learn in secret has come openly to call me master. Wait, Master Scarlet, you didn't just notice her today, did you? You've probably had your eye on Xiaozhi for a long time. This girl comes to our workshop every day, her eyes lighting up whenever she sees Ronghua. It's hard not to notice her. Master Scarlet. Xiaozhi, what should you say now? I'm a master. From now on, I'll study under you and won't let you down. Good, good. You're a good kid. And as long as you're willing to learn, I, Scarlet, will teach you everything I know. And thank you, Nikki, for coming with her and helping me find such a promising apprentice. You're too kind. I didn't do much. It's all Xiaozhi's genuine desire to learn. Without that, I wouldn't have made the recommendation. No, artist Nikki, you helped me a lot. I always say I'm fearless, but when it came to approaching a master, I was really scared. Before, I used to sneak into the workshop, and if the master spoke to me, I'd run off immediately. I was afraid the master wouldn't think I was odd. I was afraid the master would think I was odd and refuse to take me on. Luckily, you agreed to help me, which gave me the courage to speak up. You're truly my great benefactor. Please accept this. I made 2 Ronghua for the apprenticeship, 1 for the master and 1 for you. They're not perfect yet, but once I've improved, I'll make even more prettier one for you. I'll make an even prettier one for you. If that's the case, then I'll look forward to it with all my heart. Exquisite Ronghua. So, does that mean that I have 2 that are very similar? I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's in my key items. Is that I? No, it's B. B for bag. Yeah, it's here. Okay. I did have a ticket in here. I used that recently, so that way I can get a few more diamonds, replenish some of my diamonds. Since I am going to be logging in daily again for a little bit. The ticket was from patch 1.2. Okay, I think the only quests left are the ones at the pagoda. Okay. Now, bad. So peaceful. Alright, let's do this quest. So, all of you stop crying. Oh no, we can't go back. And no arguing. The Twilight Gate is closed. Crying won't solve anything. We need to take note of this. Stop writing and think of a solution. What should we do? Oh, okay, so I think they're done. I think they've all looped around now. I want to make sure. So I'm just going to stand here for a second. Oh, no, yeah, okay. Miss Bai, not recognizing us, must be connected to the gate closing. I need to take note of this right away. What's the point in writing everything down? My tea leaves are getting damp and now I can't cook my barbecue. What to do, what to do? We can't go home. Miss Long doesn't recognize us. Mododo, Moju, Miss Mo, what brings you three here? And Nikki, they've been like this for quite a while now. No matter how I try to talk to them, they just don't listen. I was just strolling by the pagoda and enjoying the view when, to my surprise, I found these individuals blocking the way. I have never met them before, but for some reason they call me Miss Long, and went on and on about the Twilight Gate and Long Peak. I have no idea what they're talking about. But when I said that, they got even more frantic, crying, yelling, panicking. I didn't know what to do. They're my friends. They're from the mountains and probably haven't had the chance to meet many outsiders. I think they were just drawn to you because they sensed the good in you. Please let me handle this. But they're in full panic mode right now. They haven't heard a word you said. What should we do? I do have an idea, though I'm not sure if it'll work. Nikki, how do you feel about using music? I've heard that music can soothe the mind and calm restless thoughts. Maybe a song could help settle them down. But I don't have any instruments right now. Great idea. I actually have the perfect outfit and instrument for a performance. I'll take care of this. These inklings are no joke once they get started out of control. Can I play the peepaw instead of the violin? That's what I would prefer. Or the flute. I want to see if I can play the peepaw. Oh, did it not? Nope. Okay, can't play the peepaw. I'm guessing it's the same for this one. Yep. It's got to be the violin. How disappointing. The violin is my least favorite instrument. At least in this game, it's my least favorite instrument. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about. I definitely am not a fan of the violin, but the flute, the peepaw, the guzheng, like all of those I'd be down for, but the violin. All right. Oh, I can just use the mouse. This song sounds so familiar. Miss Cat used to play this song. Oh, it's Miss Nikki. Miss Nikki, we were panicking so much we didn't even notice you arrived. It's okay, don't worry about it. What happened? We sensed a disturbance in the ink pool on Long Peak. That, along with our wish to see you and Miss Bai, led us down here to investigate. But right after we passed through the twin side gate, it snapped shut with a pop. Now we can't get back and the others can't come through. We looked everywhere trying to find Miss Bai, hoping that she could help us, but she didn't even remember us, which caused us to freak out. I see actually you have Bai, and she explains stuff. I never expected things to be this complicated. If I had guessed, I'd say the twin site gate lost its power because Dancing Island is no longer sustained by the power of Long. If Long doesn't return, does that mean the twin site gate will never open again? Wait, I have an idea. You're made of paper, right? You're super light. Just ride the wind and float down. No way, the cliffs of Long Peak are steep, and the water below runs deep and fast. With our fragile bodies, if we fell, who knows where we'd end up. Let me think. Momo and I first entered the Danjing realm from a scroll at the back of the mountain. From there, we were able to get to Long Peak. Your bodies aren't all that different from Ink Souls, and the waters in the Danjing realm are entirely ink-based too. You should be able to travel through them. Maybe that could open up a new way for you to travel between the two places. Traveling through the Danjing realm, if that works, it could be the perfect solution. To put everyone's minds at ease, I'm willing to try it first and chart the way for everyone else. However, to be absolutely safe, I do have a request. Miss Nikki, would you mind waiting for me at the entrance of Long Peak? That way, if anything unexpected happens, we'll be able to figure something out. Okay, we'll head to Long Peak now and wait to hear from you. Ugh. Teleporting. Man, why do I keep getting messages? Who? Why do I have 2 notifications from a single server in the middle of the night? Okay. Bum-ba-dum. Is Miss Mo planning on writing a whole book in there? All this waiting is making me nervous. She didn't get lost in there, did she? She's been in there for quite a while. Miss Mo is pretty level-headed. I'm sure she'll be able to find her way through. Ta-tang. Miss Nikki, good news. The route works. Miss Mo, you're amazing. The journey had its twists and turns, but finding a way through made it all worthwhile for everyone. Not bad, not bad. So if I ever want to come down the mountain to enjoy some music and a plate of barbecue, I can just walk right through, right? Fantastic. You're always thinking about food. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were born in a kitchen, not from ink. Let's hurry back and share the good news with Xiaozhi and the others. They must be really anxious. Hold on, I need to make one more trip just to be sure. I only came from Danjing Realm to here earlier. I didn't check if we can go back the other way. Miss Nikki, please go ahead. Once I've made sure everything's okay, I'll come find you. And we'll wait for you at the Long Pagoda. Please be careful. Okay, we are here again. Boom, boom. Nikki, is everything okay? Has that Miss Momo found a way back home? Yeah. Is she alright? Did she run into any trouble? Don't worry, we didn't let you guys down. From now on, we can travel freely between Longpink and Inkville through the Donjing realm. That's great. Now I can finally go to the village and see what tea people are drinking and what snacks go with them. I can't let my skills go to waste. I'll make sure to brew the perfect pot of tea for Miss Nikki. I'm glad this is a nice picture. I'm glad we can return. This trip is nearly drained all my ink. It's fun and exciting out here, but I much prefer Long Peak. I just want to go back and watch over the warehouse and the ledgers. I like that they're zooming in on these cats now. Having the freedom to choose where we go, that's what truly matters. As for me, I found the Danjing realm both elegant and peaceful, just to my liking. So I've decided to make it my permanent home and continue my writing from there. Miss Nikki, we're truly grateful to have you here. Without you, who knows how long we'd been stuck at the foot of the mountain. Everyone's safe now. That's what matters most. From here on out, you're free to follow your own paths. Well then, we should start by making our way back. Next time we'll bring some fresh barbecue for everyone. And they left. Here one moment, gone the next. I guess that's one of the benefits of being made of paper. One gust of wind and poof, they're gone. Having a place to go and a goal to pursue, that in itself is a blessing. As for me, I am alone, with no past to claim and no place to call my own. If you have no past, then let today be a new beginning. And if you have no place to go, I'll stay with you until you find one. But the world is so vast, where would I even begin looking? A place to go, a place you and I would like, right? The eye-dotting stage. When the eye-dotting ceremony begins, dancers will take the stage to perform. I've seen it before. The lead dancer wore a pure white dress. Her performance was so mesmerizing. I remember it like it was yesterday. You and she have quite similar poise and presence. Why not visit the dance troupe? Maybe you could be the place. Maybe that could be the place for you. Well, I can tell you're unsure. How about this? You go take a casual look around and see if anything catches your eye. If you like the place, wait for me there. If not, feel free to leave anytime. No pressure at all. Momo and I will join you there. How does that sound? That sounds fine. I'll take a look around then. So basically go there and we'll meet you there, but if you don't like being there, then before we get there, then you can leave. Without saying directly, yes, we will arrive at this time. Let me switch my ability back. Bum, 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 bum. Is that the same song that all of them play? No, that's different. Okay. Interesting. Stomp. Hey, it's raining. And it's not cursed rain, it's normal rain. I kind of want to take a look at her eyes. Some lighting. There we go. Her hair still goes through her nose. I like the water effect. Yeah, no, she looks better than Nikki, I think. Like, she looks more real. She really does look like a doll. I totally see what people mean when they say that she looks like a doll. It's way more obvious when she's next to someone that doesn't look like a doll. Like, look at this nose. It looks normal. Look at her nose. It looks kind of weird. That dancer seems like she should let person on her left step forward first, but who am I to say? I'm unfamiliar with their dance routine. I should just mind my own business. Goodbye, you're still here. Have you figured anything out? Not really. I just stayed a bit longer watching the dancers, and I noticed a few seemed a little unsure about their steps and positioning. Are you wondering if you should give them a few pointers? I wouldn't say pointers, just some thoughts. I'm not sure if they'd be open to hearing them. I might just end up annoying them. Who knows? It could be more harm than good if it just confuses them. Could do, not be. Even so, when you're caught up in something, it's often hard to see the problem clearly. Sometimes just one word from someone else can clear things up. Go on, Yuebai. Tell them what's on your mind. I'll be right here with you. Thank you, Nikki. I'll give it a try then. And step away, come back. Oh, okay. Nikki, what brings you here? And this is, when did someone this unusual visit our village? I can't believe I've caught no wind of it. Miss Tsui, this is Yuebai, a friend I met recently. I guess everyone's memories of her is gone. That's probably a point that they made at some point previously. This is Yuebai, a friend I met recently. She noticed the dancers were having some trouble and wanted to share a few ideas with you. Please excuse me, I hope I'm not being rude. It's not really my place to comment on their work, so if you'd prefer I stayed quiet, just let me know. Please, any friend of Nikki's is a friend of mine. The art of dancing is all about expressing what you know. If you have any thoughts, feel free to share. In that case, allow me to share my thoughts. From what I saw just now, although the dancer steps were sharp, their formations felt a bit stiff. In my humble opinion, the spirit flows through the body, guiding each step. Though the movement may differ, the energy and rhythm should be in harmony. It's not about every step matching perfectly. It's about moving together in rhythm and emotion. Let the spirit flow through the body, guiding each step. Amazing. Yubai, my young friend, you're a genius. Ah, that's it. No matter. No wonder I felt so tense and awkward earlier. Your advice is amazing. I understand what you mean, but I'm a bit slow at picking things up. Yubai, would you mind giving me a demonstration? I'm afraid I'm not that much of a dancer. I might just end up confusing everyone. What you said makes perfect sense, and I'm sure you're a better dancer than you realize. If you're feeling unsure about giving a demonstration, how about letting me do it with you? Me too. I'll be right by your side, making sure you know what dance moves come next. Then we take a photo. Okay, this could be a really nice photo. Okay. Do that. Okay, so she does follow the camera. Where do I want Nikki though? Okay. Something like this. Oh, now she's not looking at me. Something like this, maybe? I don't think I can use this as a thumbnail, but I think it's a nice photo. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks like she's actually looking at us. Ah, so this is where you breathe in to the movement, letting your strength flow. Letting your strength follow the flow of energy instead of forcing it. I never realized that before. Thanks. Oop. I've learned so much. Thank you, Miss Nikki. Yuebai's movements are fluid and graceful, effortless yet controlled, embodying the poise of a true master. Nikki, you're just as impressive. Your response was perfectly timed and what the hell are you talking about? And flowed seamlessly, complementing Yuebai beautifully. You're too kind. Miss Sui, why not invite Yuebai to join your dance troupe? Yuebai's insight and skill in dance are truly outstanding. However, since you've been so preoccupied with selecting the eye-dotting artists, you might not have been aware of this. Since our dance troupe is tasked with performing the ritual dance during the Yinyuan festival, every one of our members is selected months, even a whole year ahead of time through a series of rigorous trials. We train and rehearse our routine every day without fail. If we suddenly add a new member, they won't have enough time to learn all the routines, and we'd have to redo the choreography. It just wouldn't make sense. Miss Sui is right. The others have earned their place through blood, sweat, and tears. I shouldn't discount their efforts over just a few words. It would be disrespectful, and it's not something I'd ever want to do. The Yinyuan festival means a lot to everyone. We need to honor the tradition and treat it with the respect it deserves. If we suddenly made a change, it wouldn't just delay rehearsal. Oh man, it's going automatically. Precedent. We don't want to set a precedent of taking shortcuts. Sorry, I was trying to help. Just pretend I never said anything, okay? Looks like we'll have to help Yuebai find another path then. To go, is Yuebai looking for a job? She lost her memory and doesn't even know where she came from or where to go. We thought since she has no family or friends, we would help her find a place where she feels she belongs. My eyes are going too fast. Somewhere she can settle down and live in peace. From the way Yuebai speaks and acts, she's very well read and articulate. The dance troupe may not be the answer. Very odd that you'd say that, but okay. But why not take her to see when she might have some work that's more suitable for Yuebai. Yuebai, would you like to visit Miss Win? Thank you. Miss Nikki and everyone here have been so kind to me. I really have no reason to say no. It's just I've never met Miss Win, so I may need you to show me the way. There's no need for us to be so formal. Miss Win's place isn't far from here. Let's go see her now. Oh my goodness. This is a really long quest, huh? Miss Nikki, forgive my boldness, but there's something I'm not quite sure I understand. Neither Miss Sui or the dancers have met me before, yet they met. Well, the same goes for you. We've only known each other a short time, yet the union, truly mysterious, comes naturally. I'm gonna let this finish. Oh, I stand here. Okay. Miss Wynn, there's a question I've long carried in my heart that I struggle to understand. Lan and I once vowed to be friends and never let the other down. We even exchanged Ronghua in front of eye-dotting stage. But I've heard that once caught in the cycle of reincarnation, all memories of the past fade away. Does that mean that the vows we made and the bonds between us are doomed to disappear? In the next life, the Ronghua may still remain, but I fear we won't recognize each other anymore. My student is troubled by matters of yin yuan. Nikki, you've come at just the right time. Would you be willing to help her resolve her doubts? I think that nothing in this world is certain. Some people cling to the loves of their past lives, and others carry the grudges, only to find they've faded away in this life. Rather than worrying about the future, it's better to cherish the bonds we have now. But then again, yin yuan is never so easily defined. What I've said is just my humble opinion. Hereby, is there anything you'd like to add? Not exactly, but I did suddenly recall a story. Once there were two sisters in a village who'd come close since childhood. During the Yin Yuan festival, they exchanged Shangbao and prayed to stay family in their next life. Later, after reincarnation, they forgot everything. One day, one of them happened to come across an old Shangbao. The moment she saw it, she was filled with joy. Though she didn't know why it was there or where it had come from, she still hung it by her window. The other girl often passed by the window, seeing the Xiangbao. She felt something familiar about it, but never stopped to take a closer look. One day, the Xiangbao was blown to the ground by the wind. The second girl picked it up, intending to return it to the owner. When the two girls met, they felt an instant connection. Afterwards, they often sat beneath the window sharing stories. Though no longer bound by blood or memory, the bond of sisterhood lingered on, and that Xiangbao remained hanging by the window. So, in my humble view, Yin Yuan isn't bound by memories, but is rooted deep within the heart. Whether Ronghua or a promise, the intention isn't to make each other remember, but to leave a thread to follow in the future. Through countless journeys, change are fresh beyond recognition. As long as the heart holds true, Yin Yuan will lead us to meet once more. Thank you for your guidance. I think I understand now. To resolve the heart's confusion with a simple story, that truly is an amazing talent to have, Miss Spy. Miss Wynn, we actually came here today because we wanted to help Yuebai find a suitable job, and we explained the memory thing. I see, judging by Miss Spy's knowledge and demeanor, she's more than qualified to become a teacher. However, what I teach are things written in books ever since the public became aware of reincarnation. What they need now is someone who can dispel their confusion about Yin Yuan. After hearing Miss Bai's words, I can't think of anyone more suitable. Would you be interested in starting a class on that subject? I'll give it a try. I don't remember anything about my past, but there's a lingering unease in my heart, as if it carries countless sorrows and joys. Though I don't know where they come from, or who I could even share them with. As I spoke just now, the weight in my chest seemed to lift. like a long-held question suddenly answered, and now I feel the ease and calm unlike anything I've ever known. If a few simple words can ease another sorrow and bring some comfort to my own heart, then perhaps this is what I'm meant to do. I'm just not sure where I should hold the class. There's no rush. Let's walk around the village. I'm sure. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sure you'll like something. We'll find something. Jeez. Ah. Oh, I need to go this way. Okay. Ah, yes, T-pose. This is great. Look at her broken. And you're walking. Oh, what's this? What's up? What do you see? That pagoda, I remember it. The day I awoke beneath the pagoda, my past erased, unaware of where I had come from or where I was meant to go. Though the world was vast, yet there was nowhere I belonged. It was you who came to me then, offering a gift, hoping to forge a yin yuan and create a connection between us. From that moment on, I no longer felt like a drifter destined to wander. And this is just the beginning. In the years to come, you'll meet many more people and form countless new bonds. Yes, that's precisely why I've made up my mind. If I'm to teach others about Yin Yuan, I should start by... Oh, geez. This place I belong, right under the very pagoda, where class shall be. Okay. All right, we did all of these. Journey back to Long Pagoda. That's the last thing that we have. Yep. Okay. I was just double checking to make sure there wasn't something else I forgot. Oh, hey. Actually. Isn't? Oh, 3 hours. Okay, it resets in 3 hours. Yeah, I was about to ask, hey, isn't it supposed to reset?
Yep.
Grab this. Okay. And there's another quest. I guess it's in the other world, though. Oh, hey, people showed up. Cool. Ah, it's here. doors have opened. Oh. Oh, that's it. I just walk through the doors. Oh, there's no music in here. Ah, water's still deadly. I guess this is just a place to take pictures. Oh yeah, don't I have the scroll or something? Yeah, here. I have this scroll. Um, click here. Oop. Why is it doing that? Why do you want to put something at 2? It's so odd. But I can't put that down in here. I can't put that down. I could summon a bike? No, I can't. Okay. Huh. So what's the point of this room? Except just to take a picture. I guess that's the only point. All right. I took a picture. Collect. Here we go. Here's the picture. What do we got left? Climb Long Peak and explore the wooden bridge. Ink Pool Pavilion. And this one is ride the bamboo raft. Okay. So I can get 80 diamonds if I finish this. So the game is so quiet. Wait, do you have the blindfold on in this one? You do. And this is AK Nikki, who is on my friends list. I recognize her because I think her name's pretty cool. Okay, let's grab the birdie. Ooh. Well, we found him. Gosh, what am I gonna do? All right. What do I have? Basically, I can just get a bunch of money. Okay. Boom Jade. There we go. Now this is just more money. Nice. I got a little bit more stuff. Yeah, there's not too much left for me to do, I guess. But this has been fun. I have enjoyed this particular patch. Thought this has been a good fun patch. We've had some nice pictures and memories and stuff. Let's make sure that these get uploaded. There we go. Save. That's the button. 16 days left on this patch, which probably be way less by the time that the VOD gets put up. Yeah, this has 16 days on it. No, this has 2 days on it. Well, I think that for me, I'm going to end today's stream here. I will be back in a little bit because I'm going to stream more. But I'm going to take a break in stream for an hour or two. I don't know, I might take a nap or something, which could be like a 5-hour situation. But anyway, I'll end stream, I'll get some food, I'll chill out, and yeah, if you pop in later in a few hours, then I will probably be doing some Guild Wars. I'm not sure how much Guild Wars I'll be able to get done today and or tomorrow, but we'll see how much I can get done. The goal is to just go through the story. I'm not going to worry about like challenges or anything like that. We're just going to have a chill, super easy playthrough of the story. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Anyone who is watching, if you're watching the VOD, I appreciate you. And if you're watching, if you're here lurking and watching me live, then that's awesome too. But yeah, until next time, stay healthy and continue to stay awesome. I will be raiding out, but like I said, I'll be back in a little bit, so don't worry too much about it. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.